things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we see the number 7 team in the country, the Kentucky Wildcats. The Gamecocks will put total leather and will get started. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So the Kentucky Wildcats offense comes onto the field first today. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all...
Oh, he's got some space. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
There's nothing better than opening drive, coming out as an away team. Everybody's got all that excitement, all that energy, and being able to run the football and physically exert yourself to start a football game.
Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
As a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
And wings it incomplete.
Quarterback had everything he wanted there. He knew pre-snap exactly where he was going. Of course, he was going to be going towards his primary target. Just can't hook up for the completion.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. They'll run play action. He'll pull it down. Got the first down. On the move at the 30. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23.
That's the danger as a defense when you blitz this guy on 3rd down. If you don't get him to the ground right away or someone's out of a gap, his scrambling ability can hurt you, and that's exactly what happened. He saw open field, he took off, and he was able to go get the first down.
They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. Here comes 2nd down, and this crowd is turning it up a notch. Leaves it with the running back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
Sometimes as an offense, you like run plays, and you like running it right into the teeth of the blitz. That's what happened right there. Everybody up front got a hat on a hat, and they were able to crease that defense.
There were serious revolutions on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th down. Going for the mark on the ground. He's got enough to move the chains for Kentucky.
Well, you're seeing analytics become a bigger part of college football each and every year, and there is a good example of it. Opening drive of the game, you're across the 50, 4th down, and it says run the ball and go for it. Even if you don't get it, your opponent's going to have to drive a ways. There's still a lot of football left to play. Hindsight's always 20/20, but that was an excellent decision by the head coach.
Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Running back searching for a hole. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. Let's it fly. Touchdown, Kentucky. First score of the game goes up.
And how about the job by this offense? This is not a scrub defense. This is a top 10 defense in college football. You got to take points whenever you can get them. Nice job putting a drive together, putting 6 on the board. No matter how it looks, you just got to keep fighting with this squad.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Burks. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. So the South Carolina Gamecocks offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get him.
And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. And the Gamecocks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to throw, it's Bass. Right on the money. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him.
And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line. The Gamecocks decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Knocked down for the tackle.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if the offense was going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole, but on 2nd in California, they dial up the running play, now setting up 3rd and short.
It'll be a run on 3rd and short. They'll mark him down right there, but it'll be enough for a Kentucky first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. All the way down at the 33-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Pocket breaking down. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. Odd choice to take the penalty there. If you just take the loss, it also costs the offense down. Instead, they'll replay it. First down here for the offense. He'll set up to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd down. He'll do it himself. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Oh, and it's a hit like that that will absolutely light up the sideline, light up the stadium, change the momentum, and help you win a football game, because that hit is what caused that fumble.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Bringing the heat. He's going to run it. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Kentucky has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Bass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. And the Gamecocks headed quickly to the line.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
The give from the gun. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. The kicker will reach for a 36-yard attempt. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. That'll bring him to within 4. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. He'll pull it on the read. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Man, I love that play by this corner. You know what? When you run the option and that thing gets spread out, your DBs have to commit to tackling. And how about the cornerback coming up, sticking his face in the fan, and making a play? You love to see DBs tackle like that.
He gets it up across the 20 to the 22 before he's pushed out of bounds. It's as if you're in go in a space odyssey. Williams, Bryce alive on third down. Quick release by the QB. And he converts on third down as he gets it out to the 26. He knew that he was coming. He had to get rid of it in a hurry, and he did so beautifully.
Perfectly. I don't need a big gain. I don't need to hold on to this football because the longer I hold on to it with the blitz coming, the worse things are going to happen. I just need a few yards for the first down, get it out of my hand, get the first down.
He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game, mark it at the 47. This Kentucky offense doing work. They're set up with another first down. Punts it out of the air. Across the 25, he's got room. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
Well, this offense has shown you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they've completely flipped the field.
And he runs it all the way down to the 3 before they get him. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Right back to him on the ground. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wildcats! Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety, you get worried about that. But the offense puts a great drive together, great job executing, great job getting a touchdown.
And he's coming out of the end zone. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. The Gamecocks want to crank the tempo.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit.
The ball is out behind the line. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Touchdown, Kentucky! How about this defense taking one back to the house? How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And with the extra point, they're on top by 18.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. That's some old school, hard-nosed, tough running as he powers his way to the 30. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on film.
We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. To the air, it's Bass. Going to try to get it himself. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Behind the chains now on second and long. Wants to go up top. Gets it out quickly. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Finds his big tight end. Clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, and he just flat dropped it. You do not see this guy do that very often. It'll be fourth down. The Gamecocks will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. This drive will start at the 6-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Offense gets set for second down. Rides the back and leaves it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now backed up in their own end, it's third and long. Quarterback making adjustments. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. This offense needs a little something to feel good about going to halftime. A chance to chip away here on first and goal. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Gamecocks!
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
Zings it complete to the right. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Kentucky right back to the line. They'll try to get it through the air. Unloads to the wideout. And it's knocked away, incomplete on third down.
Defense did a great job. Third and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball and force the incompletion.
A couple of yards short of the first down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on fourth. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Up-tempo for the offense. Off the play fake on first down. Pressure coming. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a...
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush.
It's intercepted. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. And the Wildcats will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and
the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Yeah, and man, you talk about being down at the half. What's one thing I need to do? I got to protect my quarterback. In the first series here now, you're getting your quarterback hit and taken to the ground. This offense has to protect that dude at all costs.
Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Makes the grab. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. And the Gamecocks will bring the punt team onto the field. Books it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Morrison. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Hold. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. Offense in a split backfield. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Under fire. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
Well, that's the second pick in as many series now for this quarterback. But, David, I love the defense right now and the way they're reading and reacting to all these route concepts. I mean, they are all over these guys on the back end.
All over the field, making plays. Listen, you're supposed to see the quarterback break on the football. You've seen several breaks on the football. Your job is to know what the offense does really, really well, and you can tell this defense is dialed in, and they know exactly what this offense wants to accomplish.
To the air, it's Bass. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what's key.
And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Absolutely perfect. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Oklahoma State looked like a serious force in what can only be described as a dominant win. This is a program with a case full of trophies, and they might just add some more hardware before this year is out. Each week in college football, the tests are just so tough, and we found that out again today, guys, with another ranked team going down.
Hey, Kevin Connors, keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They worked their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of games all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO.
And I think out routes are solely about timing because that wide receiver is going to get to a point and break it off straight to the sidelines, and you can just tell he took too much mustard on it and just led him a little bit too far.
Complete in the middle. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it because he really didn't have a choice because he was going to wear that one regardless.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And after a successful run like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot because even if it's incomplete now on second, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on third.
The play action fake. Fires to the tight end. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. And to get rid of it quickly. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Wrestled down at the 26. It's a gain of 4.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know we only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take it.
And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. And the attempt is no good. After the missed field goal, still an 8-point game, and guys, more importantly, still a one-possession game. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake on first down. To throw. On the move, he fires. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
I've been there, fellas. This is no fun if you're a quarterback. All game long, you've got guys in your lap. You've got guys chasing you all the way across the field. You just never feel like you can get in a...
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Touchdown, Wildcats. And they turn it into a defensive score.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
That might be overdoing it, keeping it away from the return man as the kickoff goes out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
The Gamecocks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air, it's Bass. Got his man. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. We've reached the break, and Kentucky is on top. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Makes a catch, 1st down and maybe a lot more. And he was on his way, gets it all the way to the 38.
And the drive has been really, really solid. And we've got to maximize this possession. Down a couple of possessions, got to make sure we're aggressive, not reckless, but aggressive, and make sure we've got a plan for the shorter part of the field down here so we can get a touchdown.
Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down. And the Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. They'll give it to him again. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Grabs it in the middle. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall there.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease. Push somebody back. Create some space. There was nowhere to go.
1st and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. To the air, it's Bass. Lets it go to the end zone. And it's intercepted in the end zone. No, he's out of bounds. Oh, so close to stopping the drive with a turnover in the end zone. A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on 4th and goal. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecock. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Wildcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Unloads to the right. The short hands, it's Morrison. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. On first down, here comes this offense. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And this situation here on second down is the exact situation this offense wanted to stay out of. You got the lead late in the ball game. You want to get positive yards, keep that clock ticking. Now in this situation, it's interesting.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. They drag him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover.
And that was the biggest play of the game. They've got the lead offensively. They're trying to run this thing out. He coughs it up. The defense jumps on it, and all of a sudden, this game has a different feel.
Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The Gamecocks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to throw, it's Bass. Takes a hit as he fires. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Here on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. And the Gamecocks send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll see where the officials spot it, but they certainly gave them no opportunity for a return. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Off the play fake. Now adjusting. Trying to make magic with his feet. And the flag comes in as this one falls incomplete. Let's see what the call is. The forward pass used to be illegal in football. That one still is. This defense is going to have to sell out to stop the run and try to get the ball back one last time. Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room. He's up to the 17. As the rooster crows, they are getting cocky and cockier on third down here. Might be calling a hot route. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. We'll see how the offensive coordinator pieces together this drive down late in the fourth. Dropping back, it's Bass. Good timing on the quick out.
Man, this is really good complimentary football so far. Like, you're down in the fourth quarter. Your defense has to get a stop. They get it, and I love the first play. We continue the momentum. Nice play on first down. Got to put this drive together. Got to get some points.
The Gamecocks in a good spot here with second and short. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. And the Gamecocks are at the line looking to convert on third and short. He's looking to throw on third and short. Makes the grab on the left. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Play action on first down. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. They'll go to work in the air on second down. The throw. Makes the grab. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The hurry up now. Second down. Clock ticking. He spikes it. Clock stops as they try to rally late. And the Gamecocks come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking downfield, it's Bass. He's got him in the flat. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. Catch in the middle, it's Armour. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. From the gun, he'll try to throw. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
And this D's had some good moments today. And they've had a lead, and they've let that lead shrink a little bit now in a big-time moment. Can they step up? Can they make the plays to get the ball back to their offense? They've had a pretty good day, but now it's closing time.
A huge chance for points here on third and goal, and if they can get it in, we might have ourselves a finish. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Down in the final period in a tight game, and they will go for it on fourth and goal. Looking to throw. He's got it for a touchdown, and now they need the two-point conversion.
Man, what a great job by this offense. And listen, we'll break that down later, but it's go time now. It's two-point conversion time. You got to go to your script. You got these written down in the section. Two-point plays. You didn't know it was going to be this crucial, but late in the ball game, this will decide the game.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the third time tonight. And the kick is good. He is once, twice, 3 times the kicker, and this one for the game.
Here we have a mid-season clash of teams who've earned their spot in the top 25, trying to come up with a victory today and make a big push toward the home stretch. The Bruins will kick this deep to start us off. Returner decides to field it. And he stopped at the 18. Good job by the coverage team. So Kentucky's offense comes on the field first today. And each offense features a star tight end, Kirk. What an elite matchup of guys who can really hurt defenses in a variety of ways.
When was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch two tight ends from opposing teams go against each other? But that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both want to have bragging rights that they're the best in the country. Let's see who can be showcased better today.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
They don't make the 3rd down yardage. Here comes the punt team. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. So the UCLA Bruins offense comes out for their first possession today. And, of course, in the spotlight here, this quarterback is one of the early season Heisman candidates, Kirk. Obviously a long way to go, but he's off to a good start and certainly has potential to be in the hunt all season.
Yeah, that's a great word, potential. He's doing everything that's been asked of his coaches, been a great leader for his team. Let's see how he can get started today and try to play another great game.
They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the +40. And the Bruins hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Catch made over the middle. And he'll be brought down. One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, he makes the catch. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. And they're just able to get him down at the 1. So close.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. He got it. The field goal's good. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
You set it down to the offense, 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Quick throw, testing the middle. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
You make the stop. Not before a solid gain that time.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Handoff from the shotgun. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
They finally bring him down, but the offense set him down. First down from the 15. Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Tight end goes in motion. On first down, it's play action. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. He's running out of time here. He cannot escape. It's a sack. So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And the game is now tied. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the UCLA offense back out on the field. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Tackle made, but he gets the ball out across the 20-yard line. Good game. The Bruins come to the line in a hurry-up.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
That run takes it across the 30-yard line. No huddle now for the offense.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The Bruins are looking to keep this drive going. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48.
Chris, how about the accuracy here by this quarterback to pick up the first down? And, man, UCLA has had some great play at quarterback. DTR, who just left recently, going back to Cade McNown.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The receiver makes the catch. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. And he'll drop back here on third down. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. They kicked a field goal in the last drive. They're looking for the end zone this time. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And completion makes it second and short. And he drops back in the gun. The pocket breaking down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Third down, it's a handoff. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Close to the tight end. He's got it with room to run. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17. Kentucky getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Caught over the middle. It's Morrison. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially...
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Finally, the defense is able to come up with a play on this drive. Let's face it, this offense has been able to put things together. Quarterback's had a nice drive, but finally, great job of getting the pressure and getting after that quarterback.
Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Punt team stays on the sideline. Offense going for it on 4th down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. 4th down. He's throwing for it. He's got it. And that is enough for a first down. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Fresh set of downs. 1st and goal. Wants to throw it. Defense is coming after him. The pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. Nothing on first down, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 6. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Dump off caught by the running back. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats. Can you say methodical? A marathon march, Kirk, just pounding away and wearing down their defense.
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And looking to throw now on first down. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Oh, the pass rush gets home. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Running out of time in the pocket. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up 4th down. And the Bruins will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. See if he can make something happen with the return. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. First down, looking to throw the ball. Wide open downfield.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
After the incompletion, he'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And you're headed out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw it again. He escapes the pocket. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Pass not complete. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Nice grab. It's Morrison. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. They bring the punter onto the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And the receivers got it. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The Bruins will crank up the tempo. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Bringing pressure. Just flings it out of bounds, and pass rush closing in. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback dropping back. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. A deep shot to the left side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. The Bruins will bring their punt team onto the field. He'll field the punt. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the 1st half. And they'll kick it away now to get this 3rd quarter underway. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the UCLA offense takes the field. They had the break to make some adjustments. Let's see if they can get something going here to start the 3rd quarter. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Running back has it on a screen now. He picks up 9, so just short of the 1st down, 2nd and 1. The offense going with the hurry out. It's Allen. And that will pick up a 1st down. They'll spot it at 38. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's going to be enough for the first down, and just as you'd expect, here comes that up-tempo approach by this offense. The defense is aware that this is something they do. Let's see how well they defend it.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Short throw complete to the tight end. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game. Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10.
Now, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. And the Bruins will line up to punt it away. And that punt will just bounce away from the returner and out of bounds, so no return. And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Breaking free at the 35. He's in the clear. Out past the 30. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Well, you can just feel the home crowd standing on their feet when this running back had a chance to start to accelerate downfield. They know exactly what this guy is capable of doing and that he can flat out go. He took off on that one.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. It's a quarterback keeper. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So a huge play to start the drive and get in scoring position, but now it's 3rd and goal. And tackled there by the defense.
Chris, listen, it's easy to sit up here and try to have all the answers, and I try not to be that guy, but it's 3rd down and goal. You just get stopped. You've had 3 chances to put it in the end zone to make this a 2-touchdown lead, and you've not been able to do it. Kick the field goal here if you're smart and make this a 2-possession game.
So a yard away from the end zone. The offense will go for it here on 4th down. And the coach has made the call, needing to extend this drive. The offense is out there to go for it. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky!
I think they completely caught this defense off guard. 4th down and goal. I think everybody thinks the quarterback's going to have the ability to run or throw, but instead they run the football in here, and they somehow get this touchdown.
Point after, up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Bruins offense back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5. The Bruins come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. And they pick up the first on the ground. Did not get there. And now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1. The Bruins will line up to punt it away. On to kick now for the 5th time today. And it's taken at the 25. The returner is brought down. It's a start of the next drive. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He bought some time, now lets it go. The sure hands, it's Morrison. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. And he'll set up to throw. The pass rush closing in. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
But only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9 coming up.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Looking right, this one caught. And they do pick up 1st down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
For this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
This Kentucky offense is quickly moving down the field. They keep him guessing with a run. Picks up the first, looking for more. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a 1st down.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Pressure is coming. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker.
Intentional grounding.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. The offense with some pre-snap motion. QB decides to keep it here. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this 3rd down. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Now mark this at the 15. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Snags the quick throw. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw. And the Bruins hustle to the line to run that hurry out.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd down play coming up.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down.
Looking for a man deep on the right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find...
Looking deep down the right side. Oh, that one's picked off. He could go. Past the 50. At the 30 now. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing kick and return.
Just when it looked like they might make this a one-score game, the quarterback gives it back to the defense. The climb just got steeper, and they're running out of time here in the fourth quarter.
Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough. With the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. The field goal is good, and they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Quick throw to the left. Breaking free at midfield. Now here he goes. At the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Bruins.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Makes the catch for the defense, breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. Punt team ready to boot it away. And it's taken right around the 35. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And the UCLA offense back out on the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Well, as a defense, you'll take that all day. No problem at all. You give up a short little route. You tackle him inbounds. It keeps the clock running. That's a great job by the defense.
And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The Bruins come to the line to run the hurry-up. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down.
Boy, third down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at fourth and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs. The Bruins pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling.
Well, there it is. Finally, an opportunity to see what this guy can do with his legs. I think that's his best carry of the day, and it's off of a scramble. Something to keep in mind for him as he gets down to the end of this game. Maybe his legs could be the difference.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Pulls it in. It's Allen. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be first and goal from the 6. And the Bruins line it up with first and goal.
First and goal, UCLA.
From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. He's running out of time here. Touchdown, UCLA. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
Hey, Chris, the threat of these receivers to the outside really did a nice job of opening up the interior. And the quarterback reads that, sees that he's got the post wide open to the tight end. Great throw for that touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Working clock with the ground game. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. A quick spin move. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Now play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll run it here. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Now they try to run it here on 2nd down, unable to get the 1st down. And now, late in a game like this, the big question, do you pass the ball potentially with an incompletion? The clock will stop. Or do you play it safe and keep it on the ground?
They bring him down, but that is a crucial first down. They